Hey guys, Mériem here at the Skin Deep. We've been getting a lot of questions regarding participating in the N experience. The good news is that you don't need to come in our studio to do it. We have a card game experience that you can play at home with your loved one. So to learn more about it, you can visit her website, theskindeep.com/shop, and the link is also in the description. Thank you very much.
In what ways are we similar, and how does that scare you?
We both like nice things,
Yeah.
we both like shopping,
Oh yeah.
we like similar food, we like our friends. I think for me, I so often forget that you're not my biological child because we have a lot in similar, but it's obviously nature versus nurture debate.
Yeah.
And that's how those characteristics come through.
Speaking to Sam, she's always like, oh my gosh, you're so much like Terry. I find myself like saying things that you would say, like, what do you say?
It does come with living with me for 20
I
years.
And she used the same phrases as you.
What do you think was the most difficult part of being your father?
I think raising 3 girls, it's never easy, and the teen years and everything. I don't know, I think you
Now you see how interesting. For me, the first thing I was is juggling the money.
Oh
That
yeah.
was my question. You don't even see that.
No. But we were very lucky girls, and I think just, like everyone, would ask us, oh, where's your motherly figure, like, how do you manage living with 2 dads and stuff like that. And I've never ever had a problem with it. Like, it's always been really easy, talking about girl stuff, talking about boys. I think you guys just handled it really, really well with us girls. We never felt like we were lacking in any way.
No, I absolutely never thought we would.
And I'm glad, you never stressed about it.
It's not about stressing, but I think because it evolves.
Yeah.
You go into new chapters, new phases.
Yeah. What is that one insecurity that I have and that you think I shouldn't have?
Do you have insecurity? It might not be insecurity. I think what it might be is that you don't have a boyfriend now. But I don't know if that's an insecurity or maybe it's the experience of a serious boyfriend might be what you would like, I think.
Yeah. I
Could be
think
that. I can't think what else. Eh?
just, like never having a relationship and being 22 and stuff and never having a serious boyfriend. It's like,
There's lots of pluses. You haven't had all that terrible angst and trauma and
breakups.
pride. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, what are you hesitant to tell me? Are you hesitant to tell me anything? I don't think so.
Don't think so.
No.
We talk so often.
No. You would tell me if you had a boyfriend, Val?
Dad, I would tell you. I think I'd tell the whole world. Hesitant.
Yeah. If you had done something wrong, you would tell me.
Yeah.
If you had a drama when you were out, you'd tell me.
Yeah. I know that I can call you, like matric rage. I was calling you all the time.
Oh, I still have to do matric rage with your sister.
Yeah.
I had a fringe before matric rage.
Ooh.
For me.
What is one habit of mine that makes you mad?
There'd be little irritations, but I can't think of anything that would make me mad.
Not messaging you before I come home.
You always do, luckily. Disorganization, but you're not disorganized. So, not giving me the full details of.
As I said, just organising plans.
No, I don't think I've got anything there. Growing up, who was the bad cop or the good cop between me That's interesting.
You would play the bad cop, but then be the I don't know bad cop as well because he would give hidings and you would just discipline us. He was always fun and creative, all of that. But you'd discipline us and we'd learn good lessons and then it would be like, you need a hiding. That was bad.
I think it also changed in the sense that he became a teacher at your school.
Yes.
So that created another dynamic.
Yeah. What is the one painful experience I had had that you wish you could take away?
Oh, I think that's easy. I think that night they spiked your drink. That was just such a hectic, terrible night.
Yeah.
But it also goes back to you having a fabulous circle of friends.
Yes.
When you got to that bar, if your friends weren't sharp and saying, this is weird, we've only been here half an hour, why is Val looking so drunk?
Yeah.
The fact that they have a good relationship with me, that they could phone me straight away and say, Terry, something strange with Val, we don't know what's wrong.
Yeah.
I think if you didn't have a good circle of friends, who knows what might have happened. But you dealt with it in the right way. You weren't able to deal with it because you didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
But the people around you made the right choices for you.
Yeah.
And I even broke the speed limit getting to here.
The
First time I've ever gone out the house with no aftershave.
Oh, sorry, Dad.
Shocking.
I think the biggest thing for me that night was when I was coming out of it and everything like that. You were so calm in such a crisis situation, and I was the one who kept crying and hyperventilating, and you were just so wonderful. You were so
I think you're
calm.
crying because you're frightened, you're now woken up in a
Yeah.
hospital, you didn't know what had happened to you, what was going on.
Yeah.
As much as I was calm, I was probably really hysterical. But I was
I
calm.
expected you to be hysterical.
Yeah, maybe I should have been hysterical. I had to be calm.
You were wonderful.
Remember, you're proudest of me.
That day is in so many moments, but I think when I was at my grade 7 prize giving and I was deputy head girl, I just kept walking up onto stage and getting prizes, and there you were in the front row taking pictures and smiling and crying.
I could hardly see to take the pictures, Val. That's why those pictures are not great.
Yeah, I think that was the moment you were most proud of me.
That day, the weirdest thing happened to me that day because you never made it. I was so sure you were going to make a prefect, and then you didn't. And I was so sad for myself and thought, I just can't believe it. How can they not see Val's, what you've got? They know you. They know that you're a good leader. I couldn't believe it. And then, of course, they called out the head girl, and I just hadn't thought further than that. And then, boom, you were the deputy head girl. But, yeah, I missed the boat on that. Maybe I didn't aim high enough for you. I was focused on a prefect. Meanwhile, you exceeded my expectations. Interesting. Me. Last card. Oh, that's a hard, deep question for you, Val. What do I really mean to you?
Aww. You mean everything to me. Like,
be careful, your other dads will be watching, so be careful what you say.
I don't know, you're like my number one person. You see me every single day, when I'm happy, when I'm sad. I can always come to you for advice because I know that you know me better than I know myself, and you can always lead me in the right direction. Yeah. I've learned so much from you.
I'd like to think that I'm there as your, I think it's a cliche thing to say, but like the rock that you can count on me, that I'm there, good or bad or whatever, that I'm there for you. Maybe that's what, imagine if our journey didn't happen, if I hadn't worked with your mom and dad, how different things would have been for me and for you.
It's like fate.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Why do you love me?
Why do I love you? I think it's an easy question because you are my daughter. You mean so much to me as your sisters, but you're part of me. You know, I've nurtured you. I've done all those stages in a person's life. The nappies, those terrible days, juggled the money, made school happen, tried to do holidays. You know, I think love is, people love in different ways and different degrees, but we have a very loving, happy family. We really do. And we, like all other families, we've had sad things happen, we've lost people we love. Peter and I broke up, Case and I met, so you've had all those dynamics. So I think it makes you a nice, rounded person. And I mean, I love being your dad. It's a lovely role.
I love that you're my dad.
Good. Lucky for us.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm really hoping you enjoyed that. Listen, if you'd like to see more from the Skin Deep, support us at our Patreon here. If you want to keep watching, we got a link right there.